Hey guys, what's up? This is Lintheo coming at you with a deck profile of my Prophecies, version 2 of them. This deck I've been testing out quite a lot. I've not been testing the Divine Judgment build because I'm going to wait for a little bit until I test that. So I'm just sticking to this current one. Which is the Prophecy build. I'm gonna, the Priestess build. I'm gonna try and slip in Reaper in here somewhere. Gonna try and do Reaper and Destroyer to try and fit them in and make it more of a Chaos build. But I'm still testing with that. I'm still tweaking. That's more just to show you guys. So yeah, without further ado, I'll get onto deck list. There has been obviously some changes since the first video. If you haven't seen it, do check that out. But yeah, so obviously first off, you got 3 Priestess, the boss monster of the deck. It's amazing, just so helpful. So many people forget that you can banish a spell card from your hand to activate your effect as well. So like loads of people think they've got you beat when they're using macro, and you're like, no. So you can easily get around that. So yep, so 3 of them. Then we are playing 3 Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. Even that's the one. Can't get it out. So playing this, he's basically just searches any spellbooks. Brilliant. So yeah, lots of shenanigans with him. Going to catchy-gatchies with him quite a lot. So you know, it's quite good. Then one change is playing 2 Temperance now. Originally I was playing 1, but I played 2 in favour over 1 Justice. Summoning restriction is really annoying when you know, once you've used this effect, you can't special summon level 5 or higher monster in that turn, which is a bit annoying, but I just find it really useful to have that instant Priestess quite straight away, which is really easy to do. So I've opted for the 2. It's been testing very well, so I'm going to stick with that one for a while. And then, as I said before, the one Justice is really good, obviously, because you play Trags, you can just get in hand advantage, and that's all this deck is. 2 Breaker. Breaker's amazing. Breaker makes your opponent, it forces them into so many plays that they just don't want to do. You summon it, and they've got like 2 back row. One of them's Warning. It's, you know, they're just going to be like, well, what am I going to do? It's a card that, you know, if you use right, you can really bait out your opponent's back row and just basically put them in an awkward position, which is why I really like the card. So he will never kind of go down from that. Thinking of 3, but I think 3 might be a little too cloggy. And not necessary, to be honest. The hand traps, 2 Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is good synergy with the deck, and Effect Veiler. And then for last monsters, 2 Trag. I've cut out Maxi because I just kept drawing it dead. It was really annoying, so I bumped it down to the side deck. So yeah, Tragodia is just amazing in this deck. It's absolutely ridiculous. One of the best monsters of the format. There's just a hand advantage you have. You can just make good pushes with this. And yeah, it's just wins games on its own, really. So then going on to the spells, there's 15 monsters. Going on to the spells, you got 3 Secrets. Secrets searches any spellbook card. Brilliant. Then one of the other changes, I've bumped Wisdom up to 3. For me, this card has just never not been useful. It's always been useful, even just to maybe protect myself. Knowing that you have 3 allows you to maybe put some decisions a little bit easier. Maybe you want to protect something, but you probably shouldn't. It's just so helpful, and having 3 just enables me to do a lot more and protect myself a lot more. Obviously, you see it more. Even though you can search it, I just found 3's just been working so much better than 2. So yeah, 3 Wisdom, it's just absolutely amazing. Then we got 2 Spellbook of Master. Basically, Master copies any normal spellbook card in your graveyard at the cost of having a spellcaster on the field and revealing another spellbook card in your hand. So basically, you can just make amazing plays with this. A note that some people were saying they were unsure if you play Power and then you use this and copy Power, you do get the double effect. It doesn't miss the timing, it doesn't do anything like that. It's just an effect. It happens. So you go Power on the Breaker, you activate Master, copy Power, goes up by 2,000, and gets 2 searches if it kills a monster. It does happen. It doesn't miss the timing. Just want to let you guys know that, because some people were trying to tell me otherwise, and I disagree. because that's not how it works. Then we got 2 tower. 2 spell tower is amazing. Just helps you come back if you're drawing dead, or top decking. With this on the field, if you're top decking, it's just amazing. We had one game when both of us were top decking, but obviously I was drawing 1 more than him every turn and just obliterated him. 2 Fate. Fate, really underrated card in the deck. I absolutely love it. It's got me out of so many tight situations. Just banishing a Zen mains, for example. So many people think they're comfortable behind a Zen mains, and it's hilarious because there are so many outs to Zen mains now in this game. It's unbelievable, and it's really old fashioned for people to think that they can just sit behind a Zen mains and just end. It's so many times I've just gone, right, okay, Fate, get rid of it, do all my plays, and attack you for very painful damage. And it's just a great card to kind of force your opponent as well. If your opponent knows you have this, they're going to struggle. They have to play around it, and it's just so useful to watch them squirm. Then we got 2 life. Life's just amazing. Just get 1 back. Helps with the XYZ shenanigans as well. Then we got 2 power. Power's awesome. Gives you just 1,000 boost and a search. I don't know why it's a common. It's broken. Well, I wouldn't say broken, but it's bloody good. And then we've just got the 1 eternity. I've bumped this down from 2 because Master can copy it. I just feel that in testing, more and more testing, it was just being too dead up 2. So I found 1 was a lot more consistent. And if I do need it more, I can use Fate. Not Fate, sorry, I can use Master to copy it, so it's so much easier. Then we've got 2 Wonder-Ones. Wonder-One's just been really useful for me, I just love it. Opening that and Secrets or Magician is just really funny, because you just go Secrets, Magician, Magician, something else, and then go boosh, and plus like a boss. So, yeah, that's fun. And then we've got kind of the standard spell and trap, spells that, you use all the time. We got Monster Reborn, Mind Control, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm. Not cutting this, I decided, even though I've got a tower, it's just too useful. I can happily sacrifice my tower if I'm going to get rid of a lot of their back row. So, because normally then I'll be pushing for game. And it just helps me a lot easier. Then we've got, finally, 2 Torrential Tribute. I don't like Adhesive Trap Ball because... And the reason why is because it gives your opponent so much information of the type of build you're running. Yes, Prophecies don't normally run a lot of back row, but if you play an Adhesive Trap Ball and they're like, oh, hold on, he's probably not playing any more traps anymore, that's fine. Those back rows are either a Fate or a Wisdom or something support for him. So it just, Torrential Tribute, not only does it obviously help so much, but it just makes it... It kind of puts your opponent in a worse off position to try and guess what your back row is. It gives you more of a psychological... for me, anyway, I know that if I go up against someone who's playing a Adhesive Trap Ball, if they've got that in their grave, you're going to be like, well, they're probably not playing any more traps, so I'm going to be less scared of their back row. Granted, if they are playing traps, then it's good bluff, it's a good tech, but... I don't know anyone who does that, so that just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, so that's that. Then going on to the extra deck, it's kind of standard. I don't really go into it that much. Stardust, Scrap, back rows, Arcanite, Tempest, Gaia, Catasta, sorry, used to Evil Swarms, Librarian, Armory Arm, Formula Synchron, Big Eye, Zen mains, Shining Elf, Slacker Magician, and Gachi Gachi. I don't know why that's reversed, but like that. So yeah, that's very basic. This hasn't really been updated since I tried out Kinkabio. Kinkabio was mainly for this, and also it just gave me plays into Formula Synchron as well. But yeah, so that's kind of it really. I just wanted to kind of show you the deck. It is running well. I really enjoy it. Not so much enjoying the bandwagon that everyone's jumped on because of obviously Judgment. Everyone's gotten very either loving Prophecies or hating Prophecies just because of Divine Judgment of the spellbooks and that card's being busted and all. So yeah, that's kind of annoying, but what can you do? One deck's always gonna get hyped. Don't think this is gonna really be touched by the ban list, to be honest. They can't really, if they do anything to it, it's gonna make so many people angry. It's gonna make me angry, and they can't preemptively hit Judgment because they can put it to 1 if they really want, but it's not really going to do much considering we can copy it and we can search it. So, oh no, we can't copy it. Sorry, master's only normal, but I just don't think it's really going to be hit, to be honest. But yeah, that's basically it. Hope you enjoyed the second video. Hopefully I'm going to have Evil Swans coming up soon. I've got them in the post on the way, so very happy about them. And yeah, I'm going to have a couple of other fun decks popping up, like Go 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 Ghosts, so that zombie deck, XYZ Zombies, and ZW Arms deck as well. That's going to be fun. Another one I'm probably forgetting, but oh yeah, an extra sword dot deck as well. I really love that. It's really fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, thumbs up, and comment, subscribe. Do your usual thing. It's Lynn Theo signing out.